voluntarily devote assembly lines to producing PPEs, ventilators, other much-needed supplies. So when Andrew Cuomo projected, remember they'd need as many as, what was it, 30,000 or 40,000 vents? We told you that figure was absurd, but the White House kicked into high gear anyway. There was a mass mobilization of resources, including setting up field hospitals in New York and using Navy ships that ended up, of course, being hardly utilized. But it was all done to ensure that the tri-state area's hospital system didn't ultimately collapse. And guess what? It didn't. And when we were 3 months out from a presidential election, Andrew Cuomo regularly acknowledged the billions in help.
The president brought in the Army Corps of Engineers. They built 2,500 beds at Javits. These were just extraordinary efforts and acts of mobilization. And the federal government stepped up and was a great partner. And I'm the first one to say it. We needed help and they were there.
Yesterday, he was trashing the Trump administration. Nice going, Andy. Third, this whopper. Speaking of New York, that New York is somehow the gold standard for the rest of America.
They've been flatlined for the last 4 weeks. That's an example of what can be done.
Governor Cuomo in particular did it really the right way from March on.
Not a, do this if you want kind of language, but firm language. Life-saving mandates by our leaders. He clearly was listening to his health advisors.
Well, unlike the liberal media, numbers don't lie. Now, we hear a lot about Florida, Arizona, and Texas not following in Cuomo's footsteps. But look at this chart. The death rate per 100,000 in New York is over 3 times the death rate in Arizona, nearly 5 times the death rate in Florida, and over 6 times the death rate in Texas. No wonder New York's top health official resigned today. Now, when the media harps on